He just confirmed that he's the true champion. He beat everyone.
Where does he rank, man, amongst the greatest? Because he's definitely cemented his name.
There is Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all.
Oleksandr Usyk reaffirmed his dominance as the undisputed king of this era's heavyweight division with a second consecutive victory over the Gypsy King this year. While debates continue about Usyk's place among boxing's all-time greats, his status as the finest heavyweight boxer of this generation is beyond question.
And after that, in every era was the true champion. Oleksandr is in this era champion, and he stands right there, up there.
Vladimir.
Interestingly, many boxing professionals share this view and have voiced their support. With an Olympic gold medal, undisputed championships at both cruiserweight and heavyweight, and victories over the best in each division, Usyk has nothing left to prove. His achievements have already cemented his status as a generational great. Smith, who was commentating for Dane during the fight, now asserts that any debate about Usyk's place among the all-time greats has been conclusively settled.
Would have done in your era, the era of Lennox Lewis, Riddick Bowe, Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson. How do you think he would have done against you and your contemporaries?
I would have to compare him to Evander Holyfield, and I think he would have done very well. Very well. I don't think he would have lasted.
He deserves to have his name mentioned alongside legends like Lennox Lewis, Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, George Foreman, and Joe Louis. Smith exclusively told the News. Usyk had already established himself as the best pound-for-pound fighter of his generation with his first victory. Although he humbly ranks himself at 17th on that list, placing Terence Crawford at the top, this latest win solidifies his legacy not only in this generation, but also as one of the all-time great heavyweights.
Evander Holyfield, and I think he would have done very well. Very well. I don't think he would have lasted against me.
It's hard to compare fighters across eras, but Usyk's achievements place him among the all-time greats. He has beaten Fury, AJ twice, Dubois, and a tough cruiserweight division. His skills and determination would make him competitive in any era. Beyond boxing, Usyk is a proud ambassador for Ukraine, supporting soldiers on the front lines and inspiring many. He's not just a champion in the ring, but a role model and a symbol of hope for his country.
Because, I throw a mean uppercut in there, and I noticed he gets caught with uppercuts, so he wouldn't have been able to.
Oleksandr Usyk's love for boxing and desire to inspire the next generation define his legacy. After defeating Tyson Fury on Saturday, he is now the undisputed heavyweight champion, solidifying his place in history. A former undisputed cruiserweight champion, Usyk claimed heavyweight glory with a split decision win over Fury in May and reinforced his dominance with a unanimous decision in their December rematch. His achievements firmly establish him as one of the greatest fighters in the sport.
So much, I'm happy to be here, here. What is my motivation?
There is no doubt about Usyk's ranking, especially after his second consecutive close yet decisive win over former titleholder Tyson Fury, an all-time great in his own right. Despite having only 7 bouts as a heavyweight, Usyk's achievements surpass those of many of history's most decorated champions. He has maximized his time in the division with 2 victories over his rival Tyson Fury, 2 wins over Anthony Joshua, and a late stoppage of current IBF champion Daniel Dubois. His accomplishments solidify his standing as one of the greatest heavyweights of all time.
I don't have motivation, only my regime, only my concentration.
Dubois is widely expected to be Usyk's next challenger, provided he defeats former champion Joseph Parker on February 22 in Riyadh. Parker, ranked number 4 and a former heavyweight champion, has a chance to claim the IBF title vacated by Usyk earlier this year. If Parker triumphs over Dubois, he could emerge as Usyk's next opponent. In his 23 career bouts, Usyk has firmly established himself as the greatest heavyweight of this generation. Moreover, he has proven to be one of the true all-time greats of the 21st century.
Respect this guy, because I think it's very tough my opponent.
It's an impressive feat for a boxer like Usyk, standing at 6'3", who was once considered too small to compete with the powerful giants dominating this thrilling Renaissance era. On the other hand, at 36, Tyson Fury, the British heavyweight, showed that there's still plenty left in the tank. Fury remains a top contender capable of beating any heavyweight in the world, just not Usyk. I thought I won that fight again. I thought I'd won both fights, Fury said during the post-fight news conference. But now, I've gone home with 2 losses on my record, so there's not much I can do about it.
Tyson Fury make me strong. Tyson Fury continue.
It is what it is. I'm not going to cry over spilled milk. It's happened. Now I know boxing. I've been in it all my life. You can't change decisions, but I'll always feel a little bit hard done by. Not a little bit, actually a lot, Fury said. Usyk made history as boxing's first undisputed heavyweight champion of this century and continues to reign as the sport's best pound-for-pound fighter. With his remarkable achievements and career-defining victories, the 37-year-old southpaw has firmly cemented himself as the greatest heavyweight of this generation.
They're not motivated for me, but Tyson is a great opponent. It's a big man, it's a tough boxer, it's a good man. Tyson...
Following Usyk's rematch win over Fury on Saturday, one of the big questions being asked is whether he should now be considered among the greatest of all time. It's an easy question to ask, but a challenging one to answer. The Sporting News attempts to offer clarity on Usyk's current standing among heavyweight greats. Ultimately, all a fighter can do is prove themselves the best of their generation, and when they retire, their resume will be compared to that of their predecessors. There's a lot of talk, but the real judgment comes with time.
A lot of talk, yeah? It just show. I very respect Tyson Fury. 24 rounds, listen. Now it's already history.
Is Usyk's resume the greatest in heavyweight history? The former undisputed cruiserweight champion has only had 7 fights at heavyweight, 5 of which were title bouts. This is quite a contrast to Muhammad Ali, who had 21 fights, including 3 world title bouts, and defeated multiple Hall of Famers, some more than once. Usyk may not have enough time to match Ali's legendary career, but his achievements in the heavyweight division are impressive. Before the fight, renowned trainer Robert Garcia, who has worked with fighters like Anthony Joshua and Jesse Rodriguez, claimed that Usyk was unbeatable by Tyson Fury and all other heavyweight fighters.
And finish him.
But you'll be happy if Usyk won.
Oh, I like Usyk. I think a few rounds, Usyk fights well, gives Fury problems, but Fury's just too big, too strong, too heavy. He's gonna use that in his advantage, and he'll tire him out, because Usyk does tire out too.
Fight, because this is going to be for the undisputed, heavyweight championship, which is something we haven't had in a while, so I'm excited about the fight. I think pushing the